traders and investors, this is Alex from MarketWise Asia. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the number one candlestick pattern that you should stay away from. Okay, so this is based on my personal experience and trading the market for the past 11 years. Okay, so it doesn't mean that I'm absolutely correct, but this is how I see the candlestick pattern that I observed in the market. Okay, so let's get started. So if you have been trading for a while, you should have come across this kind of candlestick pattern cheat sheet. Okay, it can be like spinning top, a hammer, shooting star, doji, bullish kicker, piercing star, that kind of pattern, morning star, evening doji, that kind. All right, so this is all over the internet, and because this is one of the most popular kind of content on trading candlestick pattern, how to trade candlestick pattern, the reversal pattern, and such. Okay, and I can say that a lot of retail trader know about all these kind of cheat sheet, and they are very focused on all these kind of reversal pattern. Okay, there's one particular candlestick pattern that I think that you should avoid. Okay, so what it is? Okay, this is the hammer candlestick pattern, or some people call it a pin bar. So if you search online YouTube video, you have come across a lot of kind of pin bar. They think it's a reversal pattern that you should look at. Okay, but for me, hammer candlestick or pin bar or the reverse, shooting star, right, is a pattern that I normally try to avoid. So what it is, a hammer candlestick pattern. Okay, so this is based on Investopedia, a price pattern charting that occurs when a security trades significantly lower than its opening, but rallies within the period to close near the opening price. So what does this mean? So very simple say, right? The pin bar is actually, or the hammer is like a hammer pattern, like tall hammer, right? Okay, basically, after a series of a downtrending bar, and then you see a hammer pattern, and then it is expected that price will do a reversal and continue to head back up. So this is why I call a reversal pattern. So just focus on this hammer pattern. And a lot of retail trader, me included, when I first started trading, whenever I see a hammer candlestick pattern last time when I was still a newbie, I would get very excited. Oh, I can see that, hey, this is a reversal pattern. I should buy this. I should go long on this. Okay, and this is actually not very effective based on my opinion. All right, so let's proceed. Okay, so as I mentioned, right, the reverse, it is a shooting star. So for hammer, as I mentioned just now, a series of downtrending bar over here, and then you see a hammer candlestick pattern. There's a potential reversal and price might go up like this. Okay, and then for the shooting star, it is the reverse of the hammer. All right, and a lot of time people call hammer and shooting star, they call them as pin bar. So for shooting star, it is the reverse. When a series of uptrending bar over here, and then you see a shooting star, there's a potential chance that the price could go down like this. Okay, but based on my experience, if you are trading against the trend, a lot of times, right, what is likely to happen is like this. Okay, a lot of time price will do something like this. Okay, you see a hammer candlestick pattern, price will go up a little while, okay, and then come back down again. Okay, and hit your stop loss. A lot of time, when you see a shooting star, price go up like this, you see a shooting star, you go for a short sell, okay, price might come down a little bit again, and then reverse back up again, and then hit your stop again. A lot of time, most retail trader will place their stop just above the low and the high. So for hammer, they'll just place above the low over here. This is their stop loss, and for the shooting star, they'll place just above the high over here for their stop loss. So what should you do? Okay, or what do I do when I see such candlestick pattern, hammer, shooting star, or pin bar? So for me personally, okay, I'm always skeptical of this pattern. Okay, especially it is against the trend. All right, so even if it's with the trend, sometimes I only find that it is about 50-50 chance. Okay, there's no guarantee that when you see this hammer candlestick pattern, okay, you reverse. And especially against the trend, a lot of time it will fail. And I always ask myself, right, is there a reason not to trade this candlestick pattern? Instead of finding 10 reasons to trade this pattern, you need to just find one reason why you should not take this pattern, and I'll skip it. And for me, it's like, if it is in doubt, I will avoid this candlestick pattern. So let's go over to some chart, a practical one, to share with you some of the examples, case studies over here. So let's go over to the IG trading platform over here. You should be able to see the chart over here. Let me just use two examples. One it is the Tesla, and also one is the QQQ, the Nasdaq 100 ETF. So what you see on the chart is actually the Nasdaq Tesla. So it's one of the favorite retail traders chart stocks over here. You can see that over here, just at a glance, you will always see a lot of hammer or shooting star reversal pattern. So at one glance, okay, you can see that this is a hammer reversal pattern over here. All right, so at this point in time, price Tesla did a surge, okay, a surge in late 2021 over here. Price there was a surge over here, okay, and people still might think that it is still on a uptrend, and this was the prior swing low over here, and then they place and they do a horizontal support line over here, and I see that, hey, I see a pin bar over here. This is when they would go long. So as I mentioned, right, whenever I see a pin bar, a hammer pattern, I'll always be skeptical and I will not take the trade. So you can see over here, right? So price, just so let's say if a retail trader enter over here, okay, a trader enter over here, and then within 2 days, okay, price just reverse back down again. All right, and then hit the stop loss. All right, and then in this example over here, right? So this is, you can see that now this is against the trend already. So this is the hammer candlestick pattern over here. Once again, showing over here. All right, traders get excited over this hammer candlestick pattern, thinking that you reverse. All right, so price do reverse a little bit, okay, price do reverse a little bit, okay, and then come back down again and hit your stop loss again. For example, over here, it is that like this over here, against the trend. You can see over here, this was a pin bar over here. So you can see that people might think that, hey, this is a prior swing low, and then hit a support resistance, so hit a support over here. All right, so people go long on this hammer, all right, and then price come back down again. So there are a lot of examples. Of course, there will be example where it will succeed. So for example, like this shooting star pattern, okay, it works well over here. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that a lot of times, for me personally, based on my trading experience, it doesn't work that well. So the chances of a reversal is about 50%, that kind. So normally I won't take a hammer pattern, and a lot of times, the smart money, the institution, they know exactly, they know what are the retail trader doing and thinking. Okay, of course, this is another topic for another day. I won't go through that, but yeah, generally when I see such pattern, I will avoid. And another example, it is and show you the QQQ. Right, let's go to the QQQ ETF over here. Okay, so let's try and spot some example over here. All right, can see over here, right, that we are against the trend also this time around. Okay, so as of making this video, this is in October 2022. You can see that there was a pin bar, a small pin bar over here. Okay, retail trader thinking that, hey, this is a reversal pattern. We're gonna trade it. Okay, and price go up a little bit and then come back down again. All right, and then yeah, so there are a lot of pattern also. As of now, doing this video, right, I can also see a pin bar pattern over here again. So whether this will turn out to be a true reversal, okay, nobody knows. But like what I mentioned, right, if I see a pin bar over here, I generally will skip the trade. I try not to take the trade because it is very obvious. A lot of traders can see it. It is too obvious to me already. So there's a high chance that it might fail. Okay, it might fail. So I hope you get this idea, knowledge to you. All right, so it's also back to this pattern over here. So whenever I see this hammer and shooting star pattern, I try to avoid it. Okay, so I hope this is something new to you. You learn something from this sharing, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.